You know, even though we've never met, I know one or two things about you. I bet you have a message that you want to get out to a wider audience. You may want to become a best-selling author. You may want to speak to get your message out to your perfect clients, to attract your perfect partners. What I've learned over the last several years, hi, my name is Larry Benet. I'm the co-founder and chief connector of S.A.N.G, the Speaker and Authors Networking Group. We've had the great fortune over the years of having the greatest thought leaders of our generation on my stages. Everyone from Tony Robbins to Jack Canfield of Chicken Soup for the Soul, to Tony Hsieh of Zappos, to Mari Smith, the famous social media thought leader. Whatever you want in business and in life, you can have a whole lot faster if you focus on serving others, if you focus on giving and adding value. And you know, if the biggest mistake that I see thought leaders make when it comes to maybe having a New York Times best-selling book, or getting their message out in a big way, or launching a product that they want to do a major product launch around, is they don't invest the time up front to manage their most valuable relationships. So too often I've seen, and even just a couple weeks ago, I received a phone call and a frantic email and a text from a very well-known business celebrity whose book was kind of dead on arrival. He wasn't getting the joint venture partners that he thought he would supporting the book. And I believe the reason is, many times this happens, is that people have not invested properly in adding value up front to the relationships that they need and that matter most. So my tip of the day is identify who are your strategic partners, who are your most important customers, and what can you do along the way, well before you need them, to add value. I'm at the CEO space right now, and just a few seconds ago, one of my good friends, Alex Mondosian, who probably has a list of a couple 100,000 people, I was literally holding his little laptop computer. So in the few minutes I was there, I was able to contribute a little bit of value so he could do a similar video. But you can add value in a multitude of ways. It may be your resources of people you know that you can introduce them to. It might be bringing them together in the form of a lunch, a dinner, or a mastermind. It might be a form of a book or an article. One of the things I do with authors, every time I have a friend or an acquaintance that becomes a new author, I send him an email that I received from my good friend Jeff Hazlett. Jeff has written 2 best-selling books, The Mirror Test, and one of the things he sent me was 12 and a half ways to help Jeff. And inside the email, it's about LinkedIn, on Facebook, on social media, and all these different ways Jeff was asking for help from his friends. So all I do is I send this very helpful email out to all my author friends so they could then take their information, their book, their website, and put it in instead of Jeff's. That's a simple way of adding value. So ask yourself, are you investing in your most valuable relationships? Number 2, do you know what's most important to your 25 most valued relationships? If you don't, start today for the next 21 days and reach out to just a couple people a day and find out what is going on in their world, what's most important to them in the next 90 days, and see if you can't connect the dots and add some value to them. My name is Larry Benet. May you connect and grow rich. If you go to our website at larrybenet.com, we'll send you a host of free gifts that I think will be incredibly valuable for you. May you connect and grow rich.